Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Roll call, please.
Tim Dixon.
Here.
Carly McCatherine.
Here.
Pam Carey.
Here.
Debbie Hines. Here. Gene Gammons.
Here.
Dennis Brennan.
Here.
Jim Greenway. Leanne Chihas. Salvador Mejia.
How does everyone feel about the minutes as they were mailed out? Any corrections? Do we have a motion they pass?
I'll make a motion we pass it.
Motion? Second?
Second.
All in favor? All in favor of the minutes being approved, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Minutes are approved. New business. Item A, in reference to the resolution we just spoke of, the number being 2019-06-01, amending the subdivision regulations, Article 3, Section C, as presented in the resolution. Do we need a motion or just a vote?
Motion.
Okay.
I'll make a motion we adopt that new resolution.
Adopt the new resolution. We have a motion to adopt the resolution as it was read. Is there a second?
Motion to adopt the resolution.
I haven't had one yet. I'll second. That way we're going to have a vote. All in favor of this resolution passing, say so, signify by saying aye. Aye. Roll call, please. Oh my gosh.
Tim Dixon.
Yes.
Carly McCatherine.
Yes.
Pam Carey.
No, based on that wording.
Debbie Hines.
Yes.
Gene Gammons.
Here.
Yes. Yes or no?
Yes.
Dennis Brennan.
Yes.
Leanne Chihas.
Yes.
Salvador Mejia.
Yes. Motion passes. The next item on the agenda is a rezoning request from R1 Suburban Residential District to R2 High Density Residential District. The applicant is Scott Davis. The owners are Rick and Jacqueline Kirby, 715 River Road, tax map 040, parcel 072.00, approximately 130 acres. Rick, are you talking, or is Scott?
Mr. Scott Davis, sure. I guess I'll talk to Mr. Davis is not here. Oh, I spoke with Laura earlier. Mr. Davis has the property under contract. There's actually, the original McPeak farm was 132 acres. I purchased another parcel just north of that, adjoining Carter Machine Road. These parcels will be sold together. That was done so you would have access from Carter Machine to the property. That's about all I can say.
So there is, because I couldn't really tell from the map, but there is still carding machine access, because I know when it came up before, I don't think it got as far as you have in the site plan.
It's,
When it came up before, there was gonna be no access on River Road.
I don't know about that. There is access parcel 162 on the Carter
That's
Machine.
what I hoped you meant.
Yeah.
Right.
So is 162 included in this?
Yes,
And
both
it's already
tracks are under contract. to be sold together.
I dare say 162 is R2 already.
I think it's actually commercial.
I believe it is.
Is that correct?
I believe
Next
so.
door to Gene.
Yeah.
was our discussion, just wanted to mention that the River Road was, curvy, and at that point where I got out, it looked pretty steep from the road frontage that they have on River Road, so that, when I spoke to him, I said it needs to be confirmed that parcels will be combined so that the, access would be on Carting Machine. And this is
162
very-
and 72.
Yes.
So there's no access from River Road?
There's a
There's a
driveway.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
where
I
the
know
power
where that driveway is. Will they still use that?
That's as good as it gets.
Yeah, that was one of the
They've got
conditions before, was they would not have to use the River Road access.
So they will
I'm
not
speaking
use
to your
that?
absence.
They don't have much more than that gravel drop-off as a right-of-way in, do they?
No, I mean, that's, and it's right there in the curve, so.
Right.
If they use that access, they'd have to build that up on the left side going in
Yeah, and it,
to where they can, but it's not like.
but when it came up several years ago, I think when Rick first bought the property, there was discussion that there would be no access from River Road in and out.
It all come off for it.
Right, I'll come off Carting Machine.
Mr. Davis has just arrived, so I will turn this podium over to him.
I apologize, I'm Scott Davis, Field Box 11315 Knoxville 37939. I apologize for my tardiness. We went to the wrong location. Glad Mr. Carey's back with us, and certainly good to see you, sir.
Drop screen.
Do we know about this parcel 162?
Mr. Kirby owns that too.
I understand he owns it, but is that a part of the rezoning?
Yes, sir, and they're both under contract.
And
It's already zoned.
Yeah, one, the piece, the small piece is already zoned, to my knowledge.
Well, right now it's not.
Okay, is two separate parcels owned by the same person at this point?
Correct.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And under contract.
Yes, sir. And then the piece running, the road is already zoned, to my knowledge, it's already zoned.
162, I believe is already R2.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know what your plans are?
Yeah, we're looking for single-family residence development there for that property.
Okay. Is, out of curiosity, are you looking at HUD-type properties or?
No, sir, we don't, we've done 78 subdivisions, we've never done a HUD property. That's not my
Okay.
intent to do a HUD property.
Well, I've had some phone calls,
Yes, sir.
and not far down Carting Machine Road, there is a HUD property, and a lot of these folks are getting itchy when a big parcel comes open.
Yeah, that is not my intent.
They ask that question, and they have a right to ask it, so I won't be able to answer.
Yes, sir.
So do you have tentative plans in your hand?
No, ma'am, we just have a really rough layout of a road layout showing how it would come off Carting Machine Road and how we can access from there. And because it was our intent not to come off of the back, it doesn't work when it's on that big sharp curve, and it's challenging to access off the back end of the property. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Anything from anybody in the audience? Anybody else on the board?
Mr. Chair,
Yeah.
can he go to HUD if you approve this? Could it ultimately be HUD property?
You know, I can't hear you.
Could it be HUD property?
I'm sorry.
Can it ultimately be HUD property if y'all approve this rezoning request?
I'm on the Loudon Housing Authority Board, have been for 40 years. We've never even thought about any such expansion to anywhere else, except perhaps something close to where we are downtown. That doesn't mean that it couldn't be, that somebody couldn't come along with Section 8 or something else that changed in the future, but I see no reason why it couldn't be HUD property, but That's just pie in the sky. We're certainly not thinking about it, I promise.
We can put that kind of
That's-
restriction on anybody.
To absolutely say no, I would be wrong. It can get there, but it will have the same stumbling blocks that all the other properties coming before this commission would run into.
So it would ultimately come back before this body?
Yes, we will have site plan approval,
Thank you, sir.
so.
Question for Laura. What property that touches this is R2?
It's the
Good
parcel that
question.
says
The-
162,
Bottom down on McCollister, isn't that R2?
that little triangle area. So Mr. Kirby owns both.
If I'm not mistaken, all this is R2.
I can get my map out,
Or is
but
it maybe commercial?
We have,
So the entrance would come from
I
that
thought it was
property.
all residential.
they, my understanding is the goal is to come off Carding Machine and travel through parcel 162 to get to the subdivision that would be on parcel 72. So the lots would have to be combined.
Yes, sir, that's correct, yes, sir.
And they can do that with a survey and go ahead and record that.
Right.
And it does say minimal flood area on this map, and I know with the rains we've had, it does make a small river through there. So,
They would have to go through the surveying, and the surveyor identify any, as far as what I've looked at, it doesn't appear that it's in a flood hazard area. However, if there are any water bodies or creeks or streams, the surveyor would have to show that on the plat. And then also there are buffering requirements, and of course, they would have to get their TDEC approvals, a SWIP, and all those other approvals.
so yeah, it does turn into a small river in part of that behind the Smith property.
Yeah. And once they go in and do topo, and
Okay.
they may have already found some things, I don't know.
Out of curiosity, does the lake still have the overflow drain?
The pond on the property, yes.
And it still comes out, what I call at the base of the dam,
That's how,
and essentially drifts down to the old gravel drive coming off River Road.
it picks up the drainage before it gets to the gravel road.
Well, I know it fingers out like a delta right there. And I've never seen, on normal weather patterns, I've never seen that get very much more than, well, if it's rained heavy, I can remember the water going, because you could hear it if you were fishing. And, but
Yeah, Loudon Utilities has got a major sewer line right through that drainage area as well.
Backs up to the pumping station too.
is there any more discussion?
Backs up to the pumping station.
Actually, that's just down, well, down on, there's an old.
Well, Ken has spoken and no one else. Anyone else in the audience have something they'd like to ask or add? The questions to the commission?
Seems like he is always asking for us to change it to R2. He doesn't want to draw plans to put houses on a 50-foot lot unless it's going to be R2 or whatever. And that's all we're asking for. Correct.
Mhm.
And hopefully, can we put this included 162 also? Or does it have to be two resolutions?
It's already resigned, it's already on.
It's already R2. That's fine. I make a motion, we change this to R2.
I'll say that.
We have a motion to rezone this property from R1S to R2 high density. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously.
Bring us a plat.
Yes, sir, I will. Thank y'all for your time and service, and again, I apologize.
No problem.
Thank you.
That is all the new business on the agenda. Is there any other comments from the public before we adjourn this meeting? Okay, we will adjourn the planning commission and move on to the Board of Zoning Appeals. We have new business, item A variance request for an additional structure in the front yard and 4 feet from existing building. Applicant and property owner, Specialty Enterprises Incorporated, 333 Blair Bend Drive, M2 Heavy Industrial District, tax map 041, parcel 019.00, approximately 11.77 acres. Is there someone here to speak on that, please?
Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First, let me introduce myself, which Dennis already knows me. My name's Rick Hopkins. I'm the operations manager for Specialty Enterprises. The warehouse that we mainly is on the property there is basically built for Tate Lyle for their food additive. So the building in question, what we've done is try to make it a better atmosphere for the drivers that are coming in to get loaded and stuff while they're waiting. So we were looking in what we could do, and we looked at the structure and said, well, you know, we could set this right outside the driver's entrance door, so when they go in and check in, they can come right back out, have an air-conditioned building, have somewhere to sit, because we don't allow them to sit in their trucks because of safety reasons. So we wasn't aware when we purchased this building that we had to have a, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, well, have a permit to put it there. So Travis and them happened to be riding around and seeing it, and that's when it came about. So what we're asking is if we can waive the 5-foot rule where we're at 4 feet right now.
5-foot rule.
Well, according to Travis,
It's an accessory structure, and it's within, as an accessory, it needs to be at least 5 foot away from any structure or any property line. I could be incorrect, but as far as I'm, it's just a setback. I would suggest, and I think it's not a problem, it's a small building, but it's just something I can't approve myself. I'd ask that you approve it and we go forward.
I'll make a motion to approve it.
We've got a motion to allow a variance. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? You're good.
Building.
thank you, gentlemen, ladies.
You already
Y'all have a good day.
Next item is a variance request of 15.88 feet from a 25-foot front setback. The applicant and property owner is David Campbell, 681 Hatteras Lot, zoned R2 Rural Residential District, tax map 032A, Group A, parcel 009.00, approximately 1 acre. Mr. Campbell?
Yes. I was hoping there was a representative from Lighthouse Point here to formally indicate their concurrence, but I did get yesterday from them a letter indicating their concurrence with this request. So if it pleases you, I'd be happy to distribute some
If
copies.
you've got a little here.
And I also, Ms. Smith tried hard to make me successful, but I keep thwarting her. I've got a figure here that actually shows in yellow, that shows the actual area that I'm requesting a variance for. It's not 15 feet, I believe it's actually 9 foot is the maximum the end of that variance that I'm
Is
requesting
that the
for.
9.12?
It just
Yes.
says it there.
So
The letter
this is-
does say that the HOA supports you in your request.
So this is a variance request of 9.12 feet instead of 15.88 feet?
That's correct.
Okay.
And
It's a corner lot?
It's the shape of the lot, it's a corner lot, and apparently it's the run of all the corner lots in the town. So I worked closely with them, and they said, gee, as long as you've got enough room to put a parked car in your driveway, you go in the corner, you look good.
Send it to me.
My usual concern about these corner lots is that if we're gonna allow you to be out closer to, what's that street there?
Cape Lookout.
Lookout, the lot directly behind you, which is, I think it says lot 12 or 7, anyway, that they wouldn't be sitting back 30 feet and you are out there at 15 feet. Corner lots, if we could just do away with all corner lot restrictions, would be a lot
It's
better.
only 9 foot
Said only
Just
nine,
makes the
but
next
whatever.
to a corner.
That's all I'm saying is
Yeah.
that other corner lot is not gonna be trying to build a house way back where they can't get out the door.
Right.
It's always a problem when we talk about a corner lot.
I design subdivisions, and what I always do is add 10 foot to the width of a corner lot, because you're losing that with the two front setbacks. But I apologize that that's not what they did here.
No, you're doing fine.
I'll make a motion to approve the 9.12 foot setback variance.
I'll second.
We have a motion to grant a variance amount of 9.12 feet
On front,
from the front setback.
on Cape Lookout lot.
That's what I was at.
On the Cape Lookout lot
On
side.
Cape Lookout Light side. Does that accommodate your request?
Yes, it will, thank
Do
you.
we have a second?
I see.
We have a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's granted.
Thank you, and thank you for your service.
Yes, sir. Item C, a variance request for an additional driveway on West Street. I assume this is exiting and ingress, for location from intersections driveway width and additional parking space size. And the applicant is Land Development Solutions. The property owner is Carl Offit for Loudon United Methodist Church, 509 Mulberry Street. It's in Zone H1 Historical District Overlay, Tax Map 041A, Group D, Parcel 001.00 and approximately 1 acre. Who's here for that?
My name is Carl Offit. I'm representing the Loudon United Methodist Church. We're in the process of remodeling the old building to improve handicap accessibility. The Cedar Street side of the building has entrances at the basement tunnel. We're going to put an elevator inside the building to get to the top floors. And in order to accommodate handicapped individuals, we need to add some parking along there. As you can see from the drawing, we're proposing to add 6 parking spaces that would nose in at an angle off of Cedar Street. Can't get out of that area that we're going to create without having an exit at the other end on West Street. So we're proposing a variance where you exit that parking area onto West Street. It would be marked one way towards Mulberry Street.
everybody familiar with where we're at, what we're talking about? Anybody here never been to Loudon?
I used to park on that corner all the time. And it will be egress only, and what we're asking for is because that driveway exit from this angled parking lot is very, very, very close to Cedar Street, so
If
that's.
you grew up around here, I think it's very obvious why they're asking and why they need it.
That's right.
And I'll make a motion to grant this variance.
No, let me do it.
No.
My church.
That should be me and you.
All right, thank you, Leanne. I'll pass to Leanne.
No, go
I'll
ahead.
second her motion. Presbyterian, stay out of it.
Persecution. We have a motion and a second to grant this variance. All in favor, say aye.
Aye. Sorry,
I'll
Lord,
vote.
we got out of hand.
Motion passes.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Is there anything else anybody wants to fuss about? Maybe not fuss about. Anybody make a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
We are hereby adjourned.